Alright, we gave up. I went and got a bucket and a rope. It was a Glee Cola?
Magnet. Huh?
Well guys, we got to dig in this huge hole. I mean, we're in this monster hole, and all of a sudden I saw this hand pop up out of the dirt, and this random guy appeared. And I haven't seen him in like 2 years. I don't know where he came from. I guess we buried him and uncovered him. But y'all remember Tristan. He's back home for Christmas week. So we are digging a monster hole today. Happy to have Tristan back. He's got his girlfriend with him over there, Rachel. And this is her first bottle dump experience. So we're breaking her in, right? Yeah. Got Heath from History Seekers. We broke our secondary shovel, and we have sent EA Exploring Alabama to the store to get a secondary shovel where we're not dead in the water here in a few minutes. So we're getting there. We've probably moved a couple tons of dirt, believe it or not, even though you can't tell it. At least a good pickup truck full. And we're getting down into the top of the iron layer. We've probably got about 4 foot left to go. And we're gonna set our sights high and say that we're gonna find 3 hutches today and 2 poisons. Yeah. And just for Tristan, we're gonna find 10 marbles. How about that?
He's already found a marble.
Yeah, he found one in the top. The marble master is back with us. So we'll get with y'all when we get down there and find something good. It's the bow tie badge.
We're on camera eyes and check it out. I don't want to break it.
Yep, that's the bow tie from a Chevrolet emblem.
Oh,
that's crazy.
How old is that?
That's probably 20s.
Wow. Yeah, that's cool. Good job. You dug it out?
No,
no, you just threw it out with that clump.
Well, he found it, so it's his.
Dug it with an iron layer.
That is so
Do some electrolysis on it, maybe?
Well, you can drop that in CLR and it'll clean right up, too.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
That's a cool relic right there. Did you? That's really cool. You could probably look up that font on that Chevrolet and get an exact year. Look at that thing. Orange and blue. I don't think I found one that color. Have you?
Not purple like that.
I don't know. Some marbles, people say that you're crazy, are worth a ton of money. I mean, a ton of money.
So what year is that? What layer are we at, y'all think?
That's 20s.
20s, yeah.
So we're at the 20s layer. We should be 1912 is our goal today. So we need to hit the 1912 layer, which means to me, in my opinion, 1 more foot will be in the crown tops.
I didn't see that when it come out. You just have to see it.
That's why I always sit close to, you sit close to the hole and just watch.
Yeah. I'm like Heath. When I start digging and stop breathing, I can't see anything. I just keep going.
Check that. Oh, that is a nice one. Heck yeah, man.
I've never found
Hey, you're living up to your marble reputation.
Yeah. Look, she says, look at the lady.
My gem of the day.
All right, we're 2-stepping it. I'm throwing the dirt from the bottom of the hole to the top. Tristan's then throwing it from the top at Heath, and then EA laughs at Heath. So that's kind of the rhythm we got going. But you know, it's the 4 Stooges out here. But I just threw this up, didn't even see it, and that's going to be a Sharpened Domes poison. So check that out right there, guys. That's a pretty cool find. It says it on both sides. Nice and ridged on the sides. For those of you that do not know, the ridges were there because a lot of times these are actually kept right alongside medicine in your medicine cabinet, and because of the lack of lighting, they could feel that and know that it was not edible in the middle of the night. The other thing that I've often pondered is a lot of people back then were actually probably illiterate. So they, you know, not being able to read, they could feel the ridges and know that do not eat this. This hole just does not want to cooperate today. We have hit iron, we have hit bricks, we have hit everything that a bottle digger does not want to hit today, but somehow we're still managing to pull some bottles out. That Dr. King's new discovery came out here a few minutes ago. Nice little cure bottle. This one came out right here. That's a Burnett's Standard extract bottle. It's a flavoring extract, so I imagine that might have been like vanilla. I'm not for sure though. That's a pretty nice bottle.
And products and Supreme.
Oh, was it cracked? Yeah. And a National Remedy Company from New York, and I've dug that one several times in the past. Y'all saw the poison, I believe, earlier, which is nice. So there's some stuff coming out of there. Tons of flasks. Whoever was here and dumped in this particular spot apparently really liked their whiskey, which seems to be the token thing. There was tons of stomach medicine and tons of whiskey in almost every hole and every dump that I've ever dug. That was the thing to do back then, I guess. But Tristan's down there really giving it all he's got. I actually have dug to the point I started to get some cramps in my arms. I've drank like 5 Gatorades and it is not doing a lick of good. That iron layer just kicked our butt today. Doesn't usually happen. That's what happens though when you prospect. This is kind of a new spot that we're in this dump, so you never know what's going to happen. But with that being said, I just know there's going to be something good at the bottom. We just got to get there to get to it. All right, guys, day 2 in this hole that we're in, and we're starting to get into some glass. Somebody actually came, we left this hole open because we weren't finished with it. Somebody came and actually dug around it. They didn't seem to know what they were doing there. They played in the ash. They didn't get down deep enough. So we're trying to go deeper, and we're starting to get into some bottles finally. Check this out right here. This is a pretty cool little relic. That is a frog gig. Look at the barb on that thing. That's pretty neat right there. That's a cool little relic. Right behind that frog gig, we pulled out one of these. This is a nice 20s bottle. That is a Chattanooga Medicine Company. Lord, can't talk this morning. But still, nice 100-year-old bottle. Look real good cleaned up. But we're hoping that we're about to get into some good stuff. We started hitting some soda pieces finally after we broke through the brick layer. It looks like it's much, much deeper than what we originally anticipated. And that's not necessarily a good thing, but we're going to make do with what we got. So we're going to keep going. Hopefully come up with a hutch or two today. Guys, I just pulled this up right here while I was in the bottom of the hole. Looks like it's going to be a nice World War I button. And usually these say Scoville on the back. That one's pretty corroded. I'll have to drop it in some CLR and see if I can get it cleaned up for y'all where you can take a look. Nice big button though, so that would have probably been a coat button. Pretty cool though. The relics are still abundant. I just wish the bottles were there. Hopefully we'll get there here shortly. All right, here we go, guys. Having to use my phone. We're gonna see what this right here is together. It's huge and it's strap-sided. Do a little bit of a pry. Not a lot. Big old slick. Dadgummit. Oh, I'm not gonna pour the water out in the hole. That's okay though. Looks like I had a chip lip. That's all right though. We're starting to get into some bottles finally. Guys, we're still on a struggle bus. Just pulled this California fig syrup out.
The California Fig Company opened at Reno, Nevada in 1878, selling its only product, syrup of figs. The firm had a rocky beginning, reorganizing twice before it achieved success with a final 1897 corporation. The Sterling Remedy Company purchased the California Fig Company in 1912, and it remains in business to the present. California Fig packaged its products in a total of 6 different embossed bottles, as well as at least one variation used in England. In addition, the different incarnations of the firm used generic bottles with paper labels both before and after the adoption of the embossed containers. An apparently common phenomenon in remedies successful enough to remain popular from the 1870s to the 20th century. Like all long-lived medicinal containers, the bottles used for California fig syrup evolved through several stages of embossing as well as through different manufacturers. A combination of dating techniques allows us to reliably date each stage of use. The bottles that we find in our videos were made by Illinois Glass and were used from 1915 to 1929, which explains why we find them closer to the top of our ash layer, which is the newer section.
Which is better than nothing. But anytime I start showing Cali figs, you know that it is not a great day. I will show y'all this. I did pull out a Siemens product, Supreme. Wow, I just heard something rumble in the background. Don't know what that was. Found a flask, found a couple other things, nothing spectacular. Just slow because we do not have the leverage we need. We could pull a bucket on a string, but me and Clayton absolutely hate that. That is one of the things we just hate doing. But it looks like if we're going to continue, that's probably going to be our only option. All right, we gave up. I went and got a bucket and a rope. It was a Glee Cola? That's older. Dang. We're just now getting down there where we're finding some pieces to some hutches. And that was a Glee Cola. I'm talking about we worked our butt off to get down there though. I've never dug one of these. I'd like to have dug that. complete. Started getting into some animal bones, and I mean, we're at the point of no return now. Is that another one?
Nah.
Whiskey neck.
Deer neck.
Well, I'm telling y'all though, we've moved a lot of dirt with that bucket. A whole lot. And that's my least favorite thing to do. There was just no way to sling it over our shoulder. But that's 2 soda pieces we found in that little bitty section right there, but we're both so tired. We don't know if we're gonna make it. We'll have to see. All right, he just pulled. What did you pull? Anything?
Nothing.
Nothing.
A whole bunch of nothing.
I'm throwing it back at you.
No, my bad. I didn't mean to hit you.
Y'all saw that. He's trying to hit me with these things.
Yeah, I'm trying to, for sure.
He just pulled out a swirl charo. I mean, we're at 15 foot, guys, and that's a 1923 bottle. We are done. We both decided we are not going any deeper here. The age is not what we want it to be, so now we're going to circle around, collapse it, cave it in, make it safe, all that fun stuff, and show y'all a couple of things that we found cleaned up here in just a second. All right, guys, I kind of lied. I didn't have time to clean these up yet. I'm still going to show you the notable bottles from that hole and that ton of work. It did not pay for itself, but that's okay. You can see we got a lot of common meds. The one thing that was the standout from the hole is the poison that we're doing the giveaway on from the live stream. I will select the winner, and I'm going to post it below and pin the comment. So go to the comment section to see the winner for this awesome poison bottle. I was excited to be able to give that away. We've been fortunate enough to dig quite a few. I will tell y'all, I didn't have a bucket or a rope to finish that hole, but somebody left a 5-gallon bucket there, and I was lucky enough that I had my brute box with me, and it has a rope with a carabiner, and that saved our butt to be able to finish out what we did in that hole. So if y'all are interested in a magnet for magnet fishing, I'm going to leave a actual link for that below and in the description of the video. Either way, guys, we hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure you leave a thumbs up, and we will catch you guys in the next adventure.